Hello. Yeah, check me out with the clothing. Well, mostly clothing. um, so I had my interview today, and they did the whole thing where you're like, so we'll go through some stuff, and if we don't think you're a good fit, we'll let you know straight away. And they let me know straight away. So, got to meet some people, play with some Lego, do some role playing. They had this fun game called People Bingo, where basically they wrote down some things about, things you can find about people, like, been scuba diving, I've seen a hedgehog, speaking some language, like the Kardashians. That was a question. And yeah, so basically you had to go around and talk to people and find out, and first person to tick all the boxes got bingo. That was kind of a fun game I hadn't played before. The Lego one was kind of like, as a team, build up the picture, build up the Lego model based on the pictures, but you only get the pictures at weird angles. I think we did okay on that one. But yeah, they didn't offer me a job, which is, okay, that's a bit but what can you do? Life such as it is. So that's another one ticked off. I'm working tomorrow, so I've had 4 days. Obviously I had to take the day off. That's the only other thing, is I had to take the day off work to go to the interview. And thinking about it earlier, I'm like, man, I wish the interview had been on a Friday, because at least that could just roll into the weekend, not have to worry about it then. But other news, I think I've said Double D has announced his tour dates. Yeah, and I've looked at the pre-sale tickets. I couldn't buy them yet anyway, because no money till tomorrow. And it looks like they're about £40, which is about right. I think it was about the same for the Union one. This is a different location. Need to speak to Adam, because, say, hey, do you want to go? Cool. So if I buy them, you'll pay me back straight, well, as soon as you can. Yes. And once I got the reassurance from Adam that he'll pay me back, I don't mind paying the money. In fact, depending on when his payday is, which I think is the end of the month, we're in the middle of the month at the moment, but it may work out that by the time he can pay me back is when I'll really need the money anyway. So, there's that. So yeah. So, we've sort the concert tickets out, got a couple of other bills I can sort of throw money at in the meantime. And I think I'll be able to do it in such a way that the next 2 weeks, and obviously I hope I'm working a week next week as well, or at least a couple of days next week, but if nothing else, with the money I'm getting on Friday and the money I should be getting on next Friday, it should see me good for this month's big bills. So, column A, column B, it's all sorted out. So yeah, there's that. I'm wearing the posh set again. So I don't know if wearing the posh set is good, because this is the interview. If you remember, if you saw that video, this is the top that I wore for my last interview. So maybe I should stop wearing this top to interview, but maybe this is not a lucky top. So I'll try a different top. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, well, the job would have been nice, but with it being a group interview situation, about half the room, maybe a tiny bit more, didn't get the job straight away. So at least I'm like, whereas with a one-to-one interview, you're like, oh, I wonder what I did wrong there or what happened there. But when it's a whole, a whole bunch of you, you got a whole room of people, and then half the room is like, yeah, sorry, you're not quite the right fit. You're like, well, alright, it's not just me. There's lots of people that got rejected today. So, yeah, I'm just trying to work out if the screen's fuzzy or my eye is fuzzy. Here I am. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, so that's basically my day. Otherwise, I've just been chilling out. I got myself irrationally cranky doing the washing up, because I didn't want to do the washing up, but there was a big pile of it, and I thought, I've got to do the washing up, and I did the washing up, and I did a good job, and I'm like, but I didn't want to do it, so now I'm cranky. So, irrational. I know it's irrational. It's fine. Yeah. But otherwise, I'm pretty good. Just chilling, playing my game. Probably have an early night tonight, because damn, am I tired. But yeah. Should we do the question today? Let's do the question. I'm going to put these hair thingies again. Alright, let's do the question. Oh, dear. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm with you now. it is better to give than to receive. True or false? Why? Well, I don't deal in absolutes. I try not to deal in absolutes because, you know, that's better to give than receive. It's subjective, it's situational, and I don't think you can just give a true or false answer to that. I mean, okay, let's try and work through this in extremes. Is it better to give a punch on the nose than to receive a punch on the nose? Logically, yes. However, you're still causing harm to someone else. So how is that a good thing? Is it better to receive a fiver than to give a fiver? Well, it's always nice to get money, but if you're giving this fiver, if you know, hang on a bit, give to receive. I suppose, yeah, that example doesn't work because you're giving a fiver to pay for services, or if you're receiving a fiver to, you know, someone's paying you for something or paying you back. That's not a good equivalency. And this back scratcher is amazing, by the way. My back's been itchy all day. I do like giving. I do like, I've got the necklace as well. I do like, you know, buying things for people and seeing their faces when they receive them. So in that part, there is some truth to it, because, oh hey, I did a nice thing and they liked it and I got to, you know, and it's like, well, that's always nice to do. But is it better? And calling it a better and saying true or false does sound like you're dealing in absolutes, and that's what I'm kind of struggling with. I mean, oh, it's 2:22:22. It's 22 past 10, and I like that. I like it when the clock does all the numbers. Sorry, I get distracted easy by stuff like that. I like, yes, I do get joy out of giving. Okay, so there's the thing. I do actually get some pleasure from giving someone something, and especially if they really enjoy it. So it's not an altruistic move, is it? It's still some selfishness to it. It's still, you know, you're still getting something from that. You're going, oh, I did that. And I mean, who doesn't like it? That's why I buy the mystery boxes, because I'm like, ooh, presents for myself that I don't know what. And that's the cool thing, because I used to, I think you can still do it, but the way it's not as easy to do it anymore. You don't get cooler prizes. There's like free stuff UK, freestuff.com, like where you can like sign up for websites or different things or newsletters, and sometimes you get prizes. I got some really cool prizes. I got some biscuits once. They were really nice. And like I've got a little somewhere, hopefully somewhere around here, I've got a little bottle of ketchup, and I got like some free science like leaflets, like, you know, school science stuff. And I've received some random goodies doing that, but you know, it's not the same anymore. Like the prizes weren't as good anymore. You had to jump through hoops, although sometimes, oh, we won't charge you, but if we still give you your credit card details, that'd be great. And I'm like, no, maybe that's why you should keep an old credit card, like maybe one that's just about to go out of date, or like give all the other details and then just like do a month. I don't know. I mean, if it's just to verify that you are who you say you are. But I wouldn't. You know, I'm not saying I'd recommend doing that. You know, you can still have your details that way. But yeah. So now I give myself those goodie boxes. So it's like treating yourself. So you know you're buying yourself a treat, but you don't know what it is. I like doing that. So yeah, I do like receiving, and receiving is a lot of fun. And since my unboxing videos are the only ones that people seem to watch with any regularity, you guys seem to enjoy that as well. So no, I don't want to make an absolute statement about it being true or false. Because even in giving, there's not true altruism there, because, you know, like, I'm giving you this thing and your happy face is making me happy, so, you know, and I don't like the wording better. It's a nicer thing to do. It's a nice thing to give to someone something, but then again, if you're someone who keeps giving and giving and giving and giving, and you never get back, especially if like you're giving to a certain person, you never receive anything back, then you know, not a certain person, but a particular one person in your life that you're giving stuff to, or and they're not giving anything back, then that's not good. Because where's you're supposed to should be give and take, should be a bit of back and forth. Like I bought, you know, Aaron bits and pieces, and I've sent him some treats and that. Not for a little while, to be fair. I think the last one was between October and December, because it was late birthday present. And he hasn't sent me anything for a little while, but I know he has a box of stuff for me. Just the shipping for him to pay for it is quite a lot, so I'm cool with that. So yeah, it is nice to give because it's a nice thing to do, but it's not altruistic because you still get a buzz from them being, oh, you bought me something, this is really cool, thank you. And receiving is just fun. It's nice getting presents, especially when they're presents to yourself, or, you know, someone's like, oh, I saw this and thought of you. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. So no, there's no absolutes on that. There's no true or false. It is, you know, it's a lovely. Is melange the right word? It's not a grey though. It's like it's all the rainbows. It's all the colours. It's a nice little spectrum in the middle of like giving something, receiving something, and everything in between. And like I said, you know, giving a punch is probably better than receiving a punch, but you're still hurting someone, so don't do it. Alright, I'm definitely going into ramble mode. I still haven't found my bit of paper. Almost. I have found my bit of paper. Zoink! So yes, thank you for listening to my random ramble. Some are more random than others, aren't they? Yes, so as always, thank you for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!